The world does not always meet us gently. Some mornings the weight arrives before the light, before the breath, before the will to rise. You lie there staring at the ceiling, carrying thoughts that feel heavier than your own body, unspoken worries, silent battles, the quiet ache of trying to be strong when no one is watching. And yet, you rise, not because life is easy, but because something inside you refuses to break. There is a quiet strength in simply continuing, in choosing calm when the storm invites chaos, in choosing dignity when the world tempts you toward despair. Marcus Aurelius once wrote that we suffer more in imagination than in reality, and how true that feels in the still hours of the night, when the mind builds mountains from shadows and whispers fears that feel louder than truth. But calm is not the absence of trouble. Calm is the presence of control. It is the steady breath when the heart wants to race, the gentle pause before the angry word escapes, the quiet knowing that not everything deserves your reaction. You are not here to be shaken by every wind. You are here to stand like a mountain, silent, unmoved, rooted in something deeper than circumstance. Life will test you. It always does. It will place weight on your shoulders and ask, "Can you carry this?" And each time, you answer without words, with patience, with restraint, with the simple decision to remain composed. Stoic wisdom does not teach us to feel nothing. It teaches us to feel wisely, to observe emotions without becoming them, to acknowledge pain without surrendering to it, to face hardship without losing ourselves inside it. You are not your anger. You are not your fear. You are not your frustration. You are the one who witnesses them and gently decides what deserves your energy. The mind is a garden. Whatever you water will grow. If you water resentment, it becomes a forest. If you water calm, it becomes a sanctuary. And every day you hold the watering can. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself that the universe is change, and our life is what our thoughts make it. So choose thoughts that soften you, not harden you. Choose thoughts that steady you, not shake you. Choose thoughts that lift you, not trap you. The world may rush, but you do not have to. The world may shout, but you can remain silent. The world may demand reaction, but you can offer response. There is power in the pause, power in the breath, power in the calm refusal to be controlled by what you cannot control. Your peace is not fragile, it is forged, forged in patience, forged in self-respect, forged in the quiet discipline of choosing composure over chaos. And every time you remain calm, you grow stronger than yesterday. If this video is creating an inner change within you, gently hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, comment "I will follow this in my life," and share this message with others who may need it. Now breathe again. Feel the stillness in your chest. That is where your strength lives. The Stoics believed that true freedom comes from mastering the inner world, not the outer, because the outer world belongs to chance, but the inner world belongs to you. No storm can enter your mind without permission. No insult can wound your soul unless you allow it. No hardship can define you unless you accept it as your identity. You are not defined by what happens to you. You are defined by how you carry it. Seneca wrote that a man is as unhappy as he has convinced himself to be. Happiness, then, is not something you chase. It is something you cultivate, in the way you think, in the way you respond, in the way you hold yourself when life tries to bend you. There is dignity in restraint. There is strength in silence. There is courage in calm. And every calm choice you make is a lesson written into your character. You do not need to prove your strength. You only need to live it, quietly, steadily, unshaken. The world continues its rush outside, but you have learned the secret that few ever find. Peace is not in the absence of noise, but in the mastery of attention. Your mind, like a harbor, shelters your soul from the storms. The waves crash outside, but within there is still water. Clear, calm, enduring. Marcus Aurelius taught that everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. And so we learn to filter what matters and release what does not. Every insult, every misfortune, every injustice is only a test of the mind. Will you allow it to disturb you, or will you let it pass like clouds across the sky? There is a quiet elegance in choosing not to react. A strength that is invisible but undeniable. It is the shield of the soul, the calm in the eye of the storm. You will feel anger, you will feel sadness, you will feel fear, but they are visitors, not residents. Do not invite them to stay. Do not give them the house of your thoughts. Watch them leave with gentle curiosity. Stoicism teaches that suffering often arises from resistance. The mind struggles because it clings to what it cannot control and forgets what it can. You cannot change others, but you can change yourself. You cannot command the winds, but you can adjust your sails. You cannot prevent the night, but you can choose how to meet the dawn. There is power in this clarity, power in simplicity, power in simplicity, to be dragged by the tides of distraction and worry. For when the mind is calm, the soul becomes invincible. You have learned through reflection and discipline that self-respect is the cornerstone of freedom. To honor your principles is to honor yourself. To maintain your integrity is to anchor your spirit against every storm. You do not need approval. You do not need applause. You only need the quiet affirmation that you are living as you were meant to live. Even in solitude, you are not alone. The Stoics walked these paths long before us, and their words echo in your consciousness. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Every obstacle, every trial, every moment of hardship is a teacher disguised as suffering, and every moment you respond with calm, you learn the lesson more deeply than any book could teach. There is a rhythm to this life, and it is your duty to dance with it, not against it. The heart may beat fast in fear, but the mind can choose steadiness. The world may roar in chaos, but the soul can remain a sanctuary. And in this sanctuary, you discover the most profound truth. Happiness is not a reward for success. Happiness is not the product of circumstance. Happiness is a state cultivated in the stillness, nurtured by patience, discipline, and wisdom. When you feel the pull of anger or despair, pause, breathe. Remind yourself that the present moment is yours, and it will not be stolen unless you surrender it. Every calm choice you make is a lesson. Every quiet victory is a victory over your own limitations. Every moment of discipline is a brick laid in the foundation of your inner fortress. And remember, the world cannot diminish your spirit unless you permit it. Your strength is internal. It cannot be stolen, only revealed. It cannot be tested, only exercised. If this video is creating an inner change within you, gently hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, comment "I will follow this in my life," and share this message with others who may need it. Breathe now deeply. Feel the solidity of your own mind. There is no force greater than the one that remains undisturbed. No challenge greater than the one met with clarity. No freedom greater than the one discovered within. Even the smallest moments of composure are victories. Even the quietest acts of restraint are profound. Even a single breath of awareness can shift the course of a day, and in time, the course of a life. The Stoics remind us, we cannot choose what happens to us, but we can choose how we meet it. We cannot command others, but we can command ourselves. We cannot alter the past, but we can shape the present. And through the present, we shape eternity. You are here, alive, and capable of choice. No one can take that from you. No one can define your response. No one can diminish your inner calm unless you allow them entry. So remain vigilant, but not fearful. Strong, but not rigid. Patient, but not passive. For life flows as it will, and you flow with it, not in submission, but in mastery. The world may demand your attention, but you have learned the art of selective focus. Not every voice deserves a reply. Not every opinion deserves your energy. Not every event deserves your despair. Your mind, once a battlefield, is now a sanctuary. You guard it with gentle vigilance, and in doing so, you discover a freedom few experience. The freedom to remain unshaken, the freedom to act with clarity, the freedom to be yourself even when no one else understands. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that we live only in the present. All else is illusion. The past is gone, the future is uncertain, and the only true possession is the now. To dwell endlessly on regret or fear is to surrender the one gift you truly have. And so you breathe, slowly, deliberately, letting each breath remind you that life is always happening now. No storm can touch the calm you cultivate within. No chaos can disturb the order of your mind unless you permit it. You are independent, not because you reject others, but because you understand that your strength cannot come from them. It must arise within. True independence is the courage to stand alone and still feel complete. It is the quiet refusal to be defined by approval, the calm acceptance of solitude, the inner certainty that you are enough, even when the world seems against you. Emotions are not chains, they are indicators. Anger signals injustice, but it need not control your action. Fear signals danger, but it need not paralyze your will. Grief signals loss, but it need not consume your spirit. Observe, acknowledge, and then release. Be the master of your reactions, not their servant. Life will bring suffering, it will test patience, it will demand resilience, but every trial is a lesson in disguise. Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Every obstacle is an invitation to grow stronger, to deepen your discipline, to refine your character. There is elegance in simplicity. There is power in restraint. There is courage in calm. Every moment you resist the urge to react rashly, every moment you choose patience over impulse, you build a fortress of inner strength. No fortune, no insult, no circumstance can break it. Remember, life does not owe you comfort. It does not owe you ease. It does not owe you validation. It only offers experience. And it is your response to that experience that defines the quality of your life. Self-respect is a constant companion to calm. It is cultivated in quiet moments, when you choose honesty over convenience, when you choose integrity over gain, when you choose patience over irritation. It is not earned by the applause of others, but by the silent recognition that you are living as you were meant to live. And even in failure, there is growth. Even in loss, there is wisdom. Even in solitude, there is strength. For a calm mind sees opportunity in adversity and clarity in confusion. It does not resist the natural order of things. It adapts. It perseveres. It remains steadfast. If this video is creating an inner change within you, gently hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, comment "I will follow this in my life," and share this message with others who may need it. Now, feel the quiet power within you, the knowledge that you are capable of composure, capable of resilience, capable of facing life with dignity. No matter what happens outside, you remain unshaken inside. This is the essence of Stoic freedom. Not the freedom to escape life's trials, but the freedom to meet them with courage, with wisdom, with patience. You have become a witness to your own mind, a gardener of your own soul, a craftsman of your own character. And each day, each choice, each breath adds strength, clarity, and peace. The storm may rage, the world may demand, circumstances may shift, but within you is a calm that is unbreakable, a stillness that cannot be stolen, a dignity that cannot be taken. You are in every moment exactly where you are meant to be, and in that truth there is freedom. In that truth there is calm. In that truth there is power. Now, take a moment to feel the rhythm of your own breath. Inhale slowly, fully. Exhale deliberately, completely. Notice the stillness that exists even amidst movement, the calm that persists even amidst chaos. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that we control our own mind, and the mind, once disciplined, is invincible. No insult can wound it, no misfortune can shake it, no fear can dominate it. And this is the ultimate freedom, to remain unshaken in a world designed to unsettle you. Life may continue to test you, but you have learned the ways of inner resilience. You have learned that the storms of anger, anxiety, and doubt are temporary visitors, not permanent residents. You have learned that patience is strength, that restraint is power, that calm is courage. Every choice you make to remain composed, every breath you take to slow your mind, every reflection that reminds you of your principles is a brick laid in the foundation of your inner fortress, and no one can dismantle it but yourself. You are independent, yet connected. Alone, yet supported by the wisdom of centuries. You stand not to prove your strength to the world, but to honor your own dignity. You act not to impress others, but to embody virtue in every moment. Seneca reminds us that it is not that we have little time, but that we waste much of it. Every moment of calm, every moment of deliberate thought is an investment in the quality of your life. It is a declaration that you will not surrender to impulse, that you will not be enslaved by circumstance, that you will remain the master of your own mind, and so let your life become a reflection of these lessons. Breathe with patience, walk with dignity, respond with clarity, act with integrity, stand with courage, love with awareness, live with self-respect, release what you cannot control. Guard your peace, embrace solitude as strength, see obstacles as teachers, welcome change as opportunity, hold every moment as precious. If this video is creating an inner change within you, gently hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, comment "I will follow this in my life," and share this message with others who may need it. Take one last deep breath and let the wisdom settle into your bones. The world outside may remain unpredictable, but the world within you is steady. The storms may rage, but the mountain of your mind stands firm. The chaos may call for reaction, but your calm has already answered. You are here, you are present, you are capable, and you are enough. This is the gift of Stoic discipline. This is the strength of self-mastery. This is the peace that comes from understanding that life does not control you, you control how you meet it. Walk forward into your day, into your life, into your challenges, with the quiet power of these lessons. Carry patience in your heart, carry dignity in your mind, carry courage in your spirit, and know that no matter what happens, you can remain calm, you can remain strong, and you can remain free. The breath is yours, the mind is yours, the life is yours. Live it fully, live it calmly, live it with wisdom. You are a witness to your own greatness, a guardian of your own peace, a living testament to the power of calm. And in that quiet, enduring presence, you will always find freedom, strength, and serenity.